Hi everybody, welcome to Anna Rainbow World. And today we are going to read The Land of Look Behind. I love this story. Do you love this story? I bet you will love it because this is a new story. I know you haven't heard of it before, but let's start reading. Yay!
Boys and girls, before Anna Rainbow delves into the story of the land of Look Behind, let me first read a note to parents or guardians. Teach children responsibility and how to find lost things in the magical land of Look Behind. One night, when 6-year-old Angela climbs into bed, she realizes something is missing. Her best friend, Rufus, a stuffed toy elephant. Angela is overcome with sadness and worry and is unable to sleep. Her parents calm her by telling her the story of a magical place called the Land of Look Behind, a world of imagination where children learn to be responsible and keep track of their belongings. The Land of Look Behind is a fun way to introduce children to the concept of being responsible for their toys and possessions. Once they've traveled to the Land of Look Behind, little ones will never again wonder where they left their favorite things. Children will rest soundly, knowing their lost possessions wait for them in an enchanted place. And a little bit about the authors. Born and raised in Kingston, Jamaica, Leisa Robotham Reid and Gabrielle Eubank Green were destined to become co-authors of The Land of Look Behind. After Eubank Green shared a real-life childhood story with Robotham Reid, the two longtime friends began collaborating. Now close your eyes and enter a world of imagination where anything lost can be found.
It was bedtime in the Green household, and 6-year-old Angela was almost done with her nighttime routine. First, her mom would give her a nice warm bath with lots of bubbles and floating toys. Look at the picture.
Wow.
Look at her hair.
Yeah, she has bubbles in her hair. That's a beautiful picture. I love those beautiful bubbles. And what kind of floating toy is that?
A toy ducky.
A toy ducky.
Quack, quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
After that, she would brush her teeth until they were sparkly white. Then she would get into her coziest pajamas.
Wow.
Yeah. The best part was when she would pick out the book she wanted her mom and dad to read to her before she got into bed with her favorite stuffed elephant called Rufus. Rufus.
Yeah.
Normally, Angela could barely keep her eyes open to the end of the story her parents would read to her. But tonight, as her mom closed the book, she was still full of energy from the fun weekend she had spent at her grandma's house. Look at the picture. She's so happy.
I love that picture. They're reading together as a family.
And
Awesome.
look at her feet.
Yeah, she's in her blue
It looks like an
pajamas.
oval foot.
Oh, okay.
As Angela climbed into bed, still thinking about the cookies that she had made with her grandma over the weekend, she noticed something was wrong.
Oh no! What could that be?
Rufus wasn't on her bed.
Oh my God.
She checked under the covers, in the closet, in the living room, and even in her parents' room, but she couldn't find him anywhere.
Oh my God. Can we see the pictures?
Here is Rufus in her imagination. Here is he. Here is her again. Here is her.
But she's looking for Rufus on the bed.
And look,
In
this
the
is like
closet.
two Rufus right here because this and this is stick together.
Yeah, those are the different places where she's looking for Rufus. Wow, and she can't find him anywhere. It looks like she's going to cry. Look at her eyes right there. Is that water welling in her eyes?
Yes.
Wow.
Feeling sad that she couldn't find Rufus, she sat on her bed and began to cry.
Oh, poor Angie.
When her mom and dad came in to check on her, they saw her tearful face. What's wrong, Angie? Why are you sad? Her mom asked. Mom, I can't find Rufus anywhere, Angela wailed. I checked everywhere he could be. He's gone.
Oh my God, poor Angie. Oh, look at her face. She's crying. Oh, poor Angie.
Okay, dear, try to calm down, and we will find Rufus together. Her dad said, when was the last time you remember seeing him? Angela wiped her tears and tried to think back to when she had last seen her stuffed elephant. She slept with him every night. He never left her room. After she made her bed in the morning, she would put him right on top of her pillow, where he would stay until it was time for bed again. Angela began crying again. I don't know. I looked everywhere, she moaned, and buried her face in her hands.
Poor Angie. Let's see that picture. Oh, her mom and dad look so
Look at
concerned
Angela.
for her.
Look, her hand
Yeah, her hand.
in her face.
Yeah, she's
See?
burying her face in her
Look
hand.
at her mom.
Yeah, we're seeing it.
Suddenly, Angela remembered that she had taken Rufus to her grandma's. She must have forgotten to grab him when she was leaving. I left him at Grandma's house, she said happily.
Okay.
Can we go get him? Angela felt relieved to know where Rufus was until she looked into her parents' faces. Angie, we can't get Rufus tonight, her dad said. It's too late to go there now. Your grandma lives 2 hours away. You'll have to wait until next weekend for us to go get him.
Oh boy.
Angela started sobbing again when she realized she would have to sleep without Rufus for a whole week.
Oh my gosh. And she started crying again.
Her mom and dad looked at each other and then at Angela sitting in between them. Whimpering, Angela's mom said, "You forgot to check in the land of look behind before you left Grandma's house, didn't you?" Angela sniffled and wiped her face on her pajamas as she looked up at her mom. The land of look behind? Where's that? She asked with eyes red and wet from her crying. You don't know about the land of look behind? Dad exclaimed. Angela whipped her head around to look at her dad. The tears dried on her cheeks as her head swiveled between her parents, waiting for them to tell her about this mysterious place.
Wow.
Look!
at
Wow,
that
it has
picture.
it's a teddy bear in the tree, a fish in the tree, a ball in the tree, and flowers in the tree.
Wow.
And another flower in the tree, and more flowers in the tree. And there's a swirly thing in that yellow tree.
Woo.
But there's no yellow tree in this one. There's green trees and a blue tree.
Wow, that must be the land of Look Behind. Angela is looking in.
And look, there is plants and
There
leaves
are
and a
plants and
basket
leaves
and all
basket.
kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff.
The land of Look Behind is where all our things that we leave behind are waiting for us to come find them. Mom started, but it's more difficult to get your things from this place after you have already left something there. So the trick is to go to this magical place before you leave where you are. Angela made a face. Huh? She frowned. But how did you go there before? That's silly. Her dad smiled. It's very simple, really. Just close your eyes and imagine you're back at Grandma's. You've packed up all your things, but then you look back and enter the land of Look Behind. What do you see? Angela closed her eyes and was immediately transported back to her grandma's house. I'm in my room at Grandma's, she shouted excitedly. She could see herself at the door of her room with her bags packed and ready to leave. She turned around and saw that she had left Rufus on the bed. He's on the bed, Daddy, she said. I get it now. If I had gone to the land of Look Behind before I left Grandma, then Rufus would be here with me now. Exactly, Mom and Dad said together.
Wow. And what are you seeing in the picture?
Look, she's closing her eyes.
Yes.
And look, Rufus is right here.
She's seen Rufus in her imagination, and she's seen exactly where she left Rufus. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
All right.
Angela stared at her parents, thinking about what she had just learned. Okay, I can do that, she told them, smiling. I'll go to the land of Look Behind whenever I'm leaving, somewhere before I leave.
Great job. And now all of them are happy together. Let me see the picture. Look at their faces.
Smile,
Everybody
smile, smile.
is happy. Mommy, Daddy, and Angie are happy.
Look, they all have the same up and down hair. Like.
Yeah.
Okay, Angie, it's time for bed, Mom said. Angela's parents tucked her in and turned out the lights. Angela went to sleep, dreaming of the land of Look Behind and all the favorite toys waiting patiently to be found in that magical place.
Wow, awesome. She's happy.
Look at her
Can you
ears.
see that smile while she sleeps? That's a smile on her face.
That's a small smile.
Because she knows where Rufus is, right? So she's happy now, right?
But look, she's like,
Yeah, the eyes and the lips, her mouth, are shaped in the form of a smile. So she's smiling. All right, is this the end of the story, Anna?
yes, that's the end of the story, boys and girls. I hope you like my video. Like, subscribe, and share.
Awesome.
La 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 la. Bye.